I caught my husband in the act, but not the way you'd think. For months, he'd been taking these business trips always on Wednesdays, always coming home drained but oddly at peace, like he just unloaded 100 secrets. I only started to question it when he stopped arguing with me about everything, even the things he used to care about. One night, he left behind a folder labeled therapy receipts, and I realized he'd been seeing a therapist every week. The thing is, the therapist he was seeing was my ex. My ex and I hadn't spoken in years, not since the ugly breakup where he told me I'd never know what real love meant. The thought of them in the same room was horrifying, but there was something worse. They were meeting at my mother's house. I confronted my husband and his face crumpled. He admitted it. My ex was helping him process our relationship so he could leave me for someone else. It hit me like a punch. He wasn't just leaving me for another woman. He was leaving me for my mother. My own mother, who'd always acted distant, suddenly started asking about my husband's favorite foods, his job, his childhood. She'd cooked his favorite meals on the exact nights he came back from business trips. I saw them together, laughing on the porch, her hand resting a little too comfortably on his arm. I screamed, I begged, I threatened to burn our whole house down. My mom just looked at me and said, "You never understood him like I do." The betrayal was sharp and deep, but what gutted me most was realizing how desperately I'd wanted to be chosen. By my husband, by my mother, even by my ex. In the end, I was the odd one out in my own life, watching the three people who knew me best build a future without me.